Hello, my dear ones. Welcome back to Greenwood Girl Cards. I am sitting here with my tea in my sweet mug from my friend Marilyn G. Hi, Marilyn. I'm using your gingerbread mug today to drink my tea. I'm a bit under the weather, you guys, so I'm sorry if I don't sound good. Hopefully I don't sound too bad. Anyway, this video is a day late, so I apologize, but I am coming on to share my Creative Time Sneaky Peek Day 2. Today is actually Sneaky Peek Day 3, and you guys are seeing beautiful gingerbread girls, but I'm on Sneaky Peek Day 2, and I'm hopefully going to catch up, I hope, by tomorrow. We'll see. But tomorrow is the My Creative Time release on Friday, and at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, you can use the code September 2023 SEPT 2023 for 15% off your entire purchase. That sale will continue through Sunday night at midnight, October 1st. Midnight Pacific Standard Time. So take advantage of the code. There are so many fun things to share with you. And I still have to do gingerbread girls too. So I'm looking forward to doing that video. I'm not sure when I'll get it up. I'm just doing the best I can. So let me dive into Sneak Peek Day 2. It is all about this little You've Got Mail box. And the You Got Mail dies create a box. These are the dice set. It's I have it on 3 different magnet sheets for you to see. And Emma does a wonderful job of going through not only this die set and how to put it together, but also other products within her catalog that you can use within the mailbox. So be sure to watch Emma's video, okay? Her Sneak Peek Day 2 video is wonderful. And I'm going to share projects and show you what I did with it. So these are the You've Got Mail dies. It makes the sweetest treat box, and Emma is getting back into doing treat boxes again. I know many of you are missing the treat boxes, so that is wonderful. So that's the You've Got Mail treat box die. And then the other wonderful die set from Sneak Peek Day 2 is the You've Got Mail Addons. Okay, so there's the name, You've Got Mail Addons. And all of the new products are always under the new release category. And usually the previous release follows on from there. So if you're looking for products, you can always go to the new release catalog on release day, or the new release category on release day. So this is the You've Got Mail Add-ons, and I have to tell you, I'm in love with this set. First of all, I love this stamp set with all of these fun cancellations. There's a snowflake one that says Season's Greetings and Merry Christmas. There's this little gingerbread one. I hope I'm in frame. There's the snowflake one. The gingerbread one. There's the North Pole, Santa Claus December 25th one. And then there's this one that actually has Ho 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 and Santa on it. And it says Merry Christmas. It's got a to and from. It has little cancellations, a bigger cancellation stamp. It has various sentiments that you can use on the little letters that you can create in the die set, okay? And then it has bigger cancellations that are exactly like the smaller ones, only in the bigger size, okay? So you can better see the Santa, the North Pole one, the snowflake one, and the gingerbread one. And then this is a really cute Happy Holiday ornament too. So this is a wonderful stamp set, and I actually created a card. I created a background using this set. This is also a great set for decorating your envelopes at Christmas time, and I had planned on making one of the slimline envelopes to show you today, but because I've been ill, I just didn't get to it, and I decided to go ahead and film the video with what I have done for now. But don't forget that you can make envelopes and decorate them with this set too. It's a perfect set for that. And my favorite way to use it is to make actually a background for a card. So I'll show you that in a few minutes. And then this is the entire add-on die set. It has different locks for the set. And the original set, if this isn't in your budget, you only need this one because this one comes with this adorable little lock. But if you don't want to use that lock, the add-on set has a coffee one, which I use that. It has this cute gingerbread one, a heart, which is perfect for Valentine's Day, and then also a pumpkin, which is great for fall and Halloween projects. And I'm sure Emma will probably even, take suggestions from you guys on other locks that you think she might need to add. I mean, she could certainly make some for Easter and spring and summer. So lots of fun ideas for how this could be even added onto even more for mailing things. And what I love about this little mailbox is how many different things you can do with it. So this is the add-on, and then this is the You've Got Mail die set, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and dive into projects. I did use the My Creative Time Beautiful Basics paper pad. This again is the paper pad that is coming out on Friday with the collection for this month. And I just love this paper pad. Lots of wonderful basics. And plus it even has gingerbread in there and some Christmas colors, fall colors. So there's lots of things that you can do with this paper pad. I love it. So that is the paper pad for this month. This beautiful red heart here was crocheted by my friend Susan Laverty. I'm using that for a backdrop today. I do have some sun coming in my window. I hope the glare isn't too bad. I'm going to go ahead and really quickly and just go through some of the other products that I used. I pulled out this Let's Have Coffee stamp set, and I used the coffee beans, the word coffee, and this beautiful whipped cream coffee cup. And this is just such a wonderful set. And you know how much I love coffee. So I pulled that out to use on the card I'm going to show you. It has a beautiful sentiment set that has all sorts of coffee things in it also. And then I love this stamp. This is the beautiful coffee bean plant. And it also has this background that you can use. So this is a wonderful ensemble. I was so happy to pull this out and use it because this is so fun for doing like pumpkin spice coffees and Christmas coffees and stuff if you want to give someone a coffee card at Christmas time. So I use that ensemble. For those of you that ask how I store things, when I have a set of stamps like this that coordinate, I will use these scrapbook.com envelopes. And these, I believe, are like the 6 by 8.75 size or something. I'm pretty sure it's like 6 and then 8 or something. But they fit these stamp sets perfectly. And I like to group my sets together so they're easier to find the series when you need them. The other thing that I pulled out is the, if you'll remember these, the medium teacup dies, okay? And this was released back in March. And I used the teacup die right here, as well as the one that puts the coffee in the top, okay? So I use those, and this is a wonderful die set. And I used the sentiments from the Apron Stamps and Dies. So this little sentiment set, I did use that. And this has that hot cocoa, 25 cents in it, and it also has hot cocoa and gingerbread right here, but lots of wonderful sentiments. You can pause the video and read these or go to her website and look up item 404, okay? And it's the Apron Stamps and Dies. Okay, I use those. I use the beautiful Eyelet doily dies, which is also was released in March, and I used a couple different sizes of these on all my projects. From item D476, which is the Giant Ginger Accessories die set, I used the marshmallows and the snowflake from this set. From the Ginger Charms or the Christmas Charms die set, I used the Ginger Charm. Okay, so that's D474 is the item number. And I can't remember if I might have also used a snowflake. I'm not sure. And then I wanted to mention this too, and I'll show you this in a minute, but this ice cream die set, which I use to make cupcakes all the time, these cupcakes will fit into the mailbox. So just be aware of that. And the envelopes will also fit in. You can fit one in, but it is a very tight fit. So I just wanted to mention that. But if you like to make these little cards, you could send a mailbox full of little birthday cards for someone to use. So I wanted to show you that. I used a bunch of fun circle dies on some of my projects, and I also use these little circle cards. This is the 3-inch circle card die set, okay? And mine's kind of all messed up right now, but all the pieces are there. I also, of course, use the cute card dies. This die set is wonderful. It cuts out the entire card for you so that it scores it, so you just have to fold it, and then you have all the layering pieces that you need to create cards. And then, of course, if you want, you can also get die 306, which is the cute card envelope die, okay? And that will make the envelopes for the slimline. I believe Emma also has envelopes in her store for the slimline cards. You could check with her. I meant to check the website before I came on, but I forgot. And then I also, I'm pretty sure I used papers from these additional paper pads again also. The Let It Snow paper pad and the Gingerbread Kisses paper pads. And this is one of my very favorite paper pads for Christmas time. And I love that it has these little hot cocoa cups all ready to go for you to cut out with the coordinating die set. So I did use both of those. And when I was using the snowmen, just so you know, the snowmen are also in here that you can cut out. So there's a page in there where you can just use the dies to cut them out. And it makes card making really quick at Christmas time. So those are good paper pads to have on hand. So that's everything that I used. I'm sorry that took so long. Let's dive into the projects I made. So first of all, I used that beautiful stamp set from the add-on to create a background on this card. And this was such a easy background to create. You can see where I used the little ginger one, the Santa one. I think I used the North Pole December 25th one. I used them all, and then a lot of them, of course, get covered up, but it's such a fun way to create a background. And then you can see the coffee stamp set is the star of the show here, and I just took the little coffee bean stamp, and I did stamp it off once, so I dip it in my brown ink, which I was using Distress Vintage Photo, and I would stamp it off and then stamp it on the card because I wanted it to be a little bit lighter, okay? This is full strength. The coffee bins are stamped off once. And then this coffee sentiment was stamped off once just to get a lighter word coffee going through the background. I glued a little tiny snowflake from that one die set, the gingerbread accessories die set for the giant gingerbread. I glued one of the little snowflakes here just to add a little snowflake detail. And then I just used a piece of red gingham to cut out that beautiful doily die in the background. And then I cut my aperture at the edge of the card, okay, which is always a fun way to have your card sort of stand out by just using a portion of the aperture. Okay, and the aperture is the circle. Any shape that you have, you use a portion of it instead of the whole thing. Okay, so that's what I did on this card. Then when you open it, you can see I stamped this cute little Santa in here. And he says, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And I just think he's adorable. And I did get some over inking here, so I need to use my little eraser, which I did not have out where I was working today. It's in here somewhere. Anyway, I will, anytime you get ink splotches, just use a sand eraser to pull those off. And you can definitely get rid of them. So that's what I will do with that. But that is how cute this card turned out. I love it. Now, let's dive in to the little mailboxes. So this is what the mailbox looks like when you have it all put together. I glued 3 of the flags together to make it thick and sturdy. And then you could attach this with a brad. I couldn't find my brads to do it. So I just glued mine on so that it's stable, okay? You can see the little lock and how cute that is. And then I added the little special delivery mail thing on the front here. And you just unclip your lock and open up this container, and inside you can fit all sorts of things. So for this box, I just took the little letters and I stamped various stamps from the add-on stamp set onto the letters, okay? So you have, this one says sending merry mail, you have happy holidays, and that's with the snowflake paper from the paper pad. This is the green polka from the paper pad. This is the gingerbread paper from the paper pad. So I put the gingerbread cancellation one on here and I colored the gingerbread with Copics. And then this is the little happy holidays ornament one. And I did the pink polka dot in the background of this one. So what's fun about these is when your mailbox is all closed up, let me see if I can reclose it and put my little lock back on. You just set this back in here, and these will just drop right through the top of the box. And you can fit quite a few of these little mail pieces into these cute little treat boxes. And my friend Melissa, I saw her, she made a box where she actually glued a second box back to back, and she left the lids off, and you can also use that to send different things through the mail also. So there's lots of ways that you can use this box. So there's one sample. And then I had to do one that was sort of grunged up and more rustic, if you will. And this one has the little coffee cup lock on it. So there's the little, whoops, that's how the little coffee cup looks, all cut out. So sweet with the stitching detail. And on this one, again, I did triple up the flag to make it really sturdy. And I did the special delivery on the front. And then in this one, for fun, I made a set of cards. So you can put an entire set of cards into one of these little boxes. So let's go through these little circle cards that I created using that adorable little teacup. And I also used the little ginger charm, which I cut the loop off from the top. And I just made some little hot cocos, and then inside, like this one says, a Merry Christmas to you. You can see the smallest eyelet doily die. I used that as my saucer, if you will, because the saucer that goes with this particular cup is too big for the 3-inch card. The smaller teacup and saucer will fit on the 3-inch card, but I wanted the bigger cup. I wanted the presence of that bigger cup. So I just used the small eyelet doily die in the background of each one of these. So this one uses the paper from the gingerbread Christmas paper pad that has those cute little peppermints in it. And this one says, may your days be merry and bright. And these just turned out so cute. Here's one using that pink polka dot paper. And on this one, I made the marshmallows out of the snowflake from the gingerbread giant gingerbread add-on set where all of where that little snowflake die was. So this one's so cute. This is such a fun kind of more shabby chic one, if you will. And this one says hot cocoa and gingerbread on the inside. And then the next one is all in red, and this one on the inside says hot cocoa and gingerbread too. So all of these cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 fit inside. I think I'm missing one. There should be one more. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm missing one of them. Did I not take them all out? Yep, there's one more in here. This guy got neglected. This one's all in shades of brown, and it's with that cute little gingerbread paper in the background. And this one says, have yourself a merry little Christmas on the inside. So actually, all of these will fit in that little mailbox, okay? So you can actually make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them and fit them in this mailbox, and it will close up, okay? And it's a great way to send these. And these are so fun to just, you can tape these to the top of packages and you don't even need envelopes. So last year for Christmas, I did use some of these on my packages, and I just put tape on the back so that when they wanted to see what it was, they just flipped it open and I signed it. So the other thing that you can do is tie a string around the opening here and have it have a string. So you could definitely do that so that they all have a string on them and then put them in here, okay? So all 6 of these will fit in this sweet little mailbox, and it's such a fun little box to play around with. And I just love all of these fun little circle cards. They are just such a charming thing to play with. And think of all the different things you could do. And then don't forget that these cute little cupcake cards, I was telling you that these will also fit down in here. So they slip in and they fit very well. You can fit a lot of these in also. So these are just some little cupcake cards or ice creams, however you want to think of it. And this would be really cute to send someone on their birthday. You just send them a bunch of these little birthday cards, and then they can certainly use them to give gifts to their friends. So a gift that would keep on giving, if you will. So those can also be put in the little mailbox. And I think that is everything I have to share with you. I hope you enjoyed seeing my sneaky peeks for day 2 of the My Creative Time 137th edition release. And I hope that you guys are enjoying everybody's projects. Oh my goodness. I'm always completely inspired by everybody. And I'm looking forward to working with the giant gingerbread girls next. So I'm sorry about the sunlight coming through my window here. It's probably not the best filming situation, but I appreciate you guys watching, and I will be back with more inspiration related to this release tomorrow, hopefully. Okay? All right, bye now.